We are back. We are back. This is not a fire drill. No, this is not a test. You are now once again tuned in with the motherfucking best. You are tuned in with your boy K Flyy. We are here for a fly conversation. And as you can see, the setup's a little different. It's not a one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? I got two of my brothers in the building.
Absolutely.
Immediately to my right. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Bishop, man, owner of Meijin.
It's your boy Flyy Mook, Coach Mook, Lil Hoagie, the rapper, whatever you want to call it.
Man, I don't know what aspect I'm interviewing. This is my third time. I had Coach Mook on here. I had Mook from the set on this motherfucker. So you get a little bit of everything with this one right here.
There you go.
But this is my first time talking to my brother Bishop, and I don't see you on camera too much. So you know what I'm saying?
I like to be.
You gotta ask you a lot of questions,
man. Yeah, man. I like it, but I like to be in the back too sometimes. But they say everybody be like, man, why you don't do interviews? And I just got to get used to it because I ain't used to it. So,
well, I'm glad you came to sit down and chop it up with me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, for the people who don't know, go ahead and break down what the hell Meijin is. The name and everything.
Meijin, man, it's the hottest brand in Vegas. If I'm being
really
modest, Meijin came from both of my grandmas. Both of them died. One named May, one named Jean.
Okay.
Put it together, made it like that. But it started off as it is still a logo as it's a man, right? But he stitched up. He didn't been through so much.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So,
okay,
but
yeah,
he didn't been through so much.
Yeah,
he been through so much. He still fly, like he stay fly, So that's mostly what it is, streetwear.
I decided to put on the oldie but goodie, you know what I'm saying? Especially because it's breast cancer awareness month, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. You was dope for putting this together.
On them,
Yeah, we got some new shit up.
A lot of people still ask for it too, so it's crazy.
Man, that's what's crazy that your old shit's still hitting
still,
out here,
but I like to be different. I like to keep doing
I
new
get it.
stuff.
I get
but
it.
everybody be like, sometimes you got to bring out the old stuff, but it be hard because I got so many ideas. Man, I got so much stuff in the vault. It be, I don't be knowing what to bring out sometimes. You know what I mean?
And before we get too deep in the brand, are y'all related?
Nah, you can say shit.
But that's why I was going to say, I like how dope that is. Like, you supposed to rep your brother's shit like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? And I like you a motherfucking Meijin mascot every time I see you.
That's what I call myself.
Respectfully, I don't want a nigga to say mascot wrong.
He be like, when I got some, bro, he the first person to be like, hey, where you at?
You can
like,
say nigga if you want. Okay.
It be first nigga, where you at, man? Come. Yeah, he gonna put it on ASAP. That's what nigga. He gonna go get dressed ASAP.
He put it all the way together. It's like he already got the fit ready for the shit.
There you go. The other day he just dropped the red flare joints, and I'm looking for something to wear with it. And I got the Meijin sweaters all white with the red, and I'm like, damn. I could just start
mix the old and new.
You know how many so many people hit me like, hey, where that shirt Mook just had? I'm like, bro, that's an old drop. Like,
that's hard though. How do you feel when people hitting you up for like?
Man, that's love, man. I've been getting love like forever, but it's like more love, like especially with the strangers I don't know, And it be people from out of town and everything. That's why I gotta get my website back up because it be a lot of out of towners be wanting, So.
And so, how long has brand been around?
I started it in 2019, around October. That was like my first drop, and I just kept going. Started off with the Ziploc bags, putting the shirts in the Ziploc bags,
So how you feel when you see your man Belly Kush Gang doing something kind of similar?
That was like that. That's bricks,
So you was ahead of the game.
But me and my partner, man, one of my partners, man, Kurt, we had a clothing line before. It was called Cool Grain, and we had a store. We had a store on 3rd in Charleston.
Yeah.
We started like that, but started my own after that.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we go.
So what would you say is your biggest accomplishment so far with Meijin?
Man, I just be my accomplishment is getting my grandma's name out there. Both my grandma's names. I was gonna ask that.
How you got your grannies all over the city?
That's what I like the most. Like, I don't even look at the money because I be getting, it's money everywhere. It's gonna come in not even with the clothes. So I just like that both of my grandma's names out there. That's that's what I look forward to.
That's keeping the legacy going.
You feel me? That's what it's building the brand,
And speaking of legacy, my brother down there, man, how does it feel to know that you've kind of changed your legacy with the sports aspect that you've been on, this sports journey you've been on for the last, how long you been coaching now?
It's 12 years, 12 years in March. We've been an operating program. The beautiful thing about the program, and when you ask me about the legacy, is I got to see it from start to finish,
yeah.
right? I mean, well, we're not finished yet, but to
I know
current.
what you mean.
And to where the coaches that coach with me prior, they know it's not a shot or nothing. Most of them age out when their kids age out of the program, right? And they kind of hang up their coaching hats. Same with Juan. Juan started with us. You know what I mean? Once he started to pursue Meijing or the clothes more, he kind of, you know, stepped aside. So again, it's been beautiful.
Calling him Juan or Bishop, man. We got to stick to
call
one
me
name, man. We got to stick to one name.
They call me anyway, man.
I had to stop for 0.2 seconds.
He like, what?
There you go. But
I knew it, but you know.
Bishop, my fault. But so yeah, just seeing it from where it started to where it currently is, how many kids we have in college.
That was about to be my next question. You damn near like the Snoop Youth Football League. You get niggas is damn near about to go to the league. How many kids you got in college right now?
Right now we have Division I, Division II, and JUCO included. We have about 23 kids. I may be miscounting, but the last time I checked, it was about 23 kids. And you got to think, it's so many that hasn't graduated.
Right, they on the way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking. Like, that's tough. Like, I love seeing you in all these little recruiting with.
Yeah,
like that's tough. Like, not even.
Love, bro, but bro, like
you did cut me off. It's cool.
My fault, bro. but hey,
it's cool.
You know, I'm gonna forget, but I gotta give bro his flowers though. You get what I'm saying? Because he really stood by. And you know, he patterned this for a long time. And we really had kids. They was like 5, 6. They like then like 18.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but he really stayed down. There was a lot of coaches who came and left, but he really like, you know, he put his foot in the grave, but you know, and he really stayed. And so I gotta give him his flowers on that, you know, because a lot that ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? That coaching ain't easy. It can stress you out, and you know, but he stayed down, man. And I done heard. You know, me and him have a conversation like, man, I might give it a break. Man, it's too much.
The city won't allow you to get
it. He ain't giving it no break like that, but I got to give him his flowers for that, though, for sure.
All right, now, what do you like coaching more, basketball or football?
So with football, I kind of just play the aid and assistant role, you know, water boy, if you may will, some encouragement here or there. I think that's the sport that I get to allow my son to be free in, right? But still, the kids look at me and operate as like, oh, Coach Mook, you know, even though he's not coach on the roster or as far as football goes, we still take direction from him. You know, we love when he around, we bring the energy. So, of course, basketball, because that's my baby there, but I get a kick out of going to those football fields.
You get more fun on football.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I've seen you in the basketball. Your blood pressure be spiking, boy.
There you go.
It's not as fun for you on the basketball.
There you go. So I am hitting that learning curve where, you know, it was a lot of more hollering, and now it's, you know, more teaching, right? And if everybody know, I'd rather you work hard than just doing shit. You know, the talent to come, all that. If you can work hard for me, I'm okay with it. You probably ain't gonna hear my mouth, you know. But outside of that, for sure, they run a motherfucker through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing. Even when it's not your team per se, it's just if it's a kid that you once coached. I've seen you support. I've seen you be at the damn gym from.
Absolutely.
All day, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Same enthusiasm for whatever kid, boys, girls, it don't matter. I see you out there, so that's dope.
Appreciate that.
And for both of y'all, mainly for you, Juan, since this is my first time sitting down with you, how does it feel to have kind of transformed your image in the city, you know what I'm saying, throughout
good,
time?
Man, because I didn't think it'd go far. Like, you know, you really got to put some dedication into this. Like, I really go sleepless nights because the people I talk to, they be overseas, so our time be different. It be 2, 3 in the morning. I'm up, you know, replying to people they send, you know, stuff like that. So from where it came from to now, it be like, you know, it's a blessing though. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't think it'll go too far. And everybody like, bro, you know, you got the hottest, you know. So it really like motivate me more and more and more. So you get what I'm saying?
And how does it feel to stand the test of time? Like, it's been a lot of brands that came and went throughout the years,
but
and like Meijing been holding strong.
I tell people, like, they always ask me for advice. I'm going to give you some advice. I ain't never been no hater. Like, I'm going to tell everybody where to go, where some good stuff, quality clothes at and all that. But you got to, first off, you got to know how to dress, for one. You can't just be making clothes and you don't know how to put it on. You get what I'm saying? You just doing it because this person doing it. It ain't that easy. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, people just looking at you, just trying to do something.
Right.
But if you got a fan base, like you got some good quality with a good name.
Fan base is crazy.
That's,
you got a fan base
hell yeah, man. You gotta have a fan base. You gotta have good quality. You gotta have a nice name that's gonna catch attention.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
The name catchy as hell.
Yeah, you
top.
feel me?
Yeah.
And then it's good to have a logo. You gotta have a logo. You get what I'm saying? So that's it, though, man. Yeah,
and did you always see yourself in fashion, and when did you like before you got with the cool grain?
Man, if anybody know, I've been dressing. I've been with the shoes. Like I got about I don't even know how many kicks.
That was all I was gonna ask both of y'all.
like,
What you think your count is on shoes?
I don't know.
I mean, so that's the Juan and Creole thing. Now I done fully formed into Coach Mook. Like, give me some comfortable joints.
No,
I'm all about a good dad. I'm all about a good dad shoe right now.
But what I can say is the name remains, right? Flyboy Mook CM. Like, I'm gonna make sure. I love that he said you gotta know how to dress, and that's more so my reasoning on once he get a drop, I want to put it on, right? Yeah. Because if I am gonna be that poster child, oh shit, no, that shit look good.
I see where you're going with that.
And he always hit me out. He be like, boy, there's people at the game, man, they want it. But it be gone like this though, too. Though.
It's hard to catch. And you got to pull up on him in traffic.
For sure.
If you want to drop.
One thing I don't like to do.
That's why I like it's in the bags. You got to pull up like it's. I like it.
Exactly.
See, what I don't like to do is make too much and have too much sitting. You get what I'm saying? So and then I don't want everybody in it because everybody be like, oh, he had it on. Like, I get that. But if you know how to put it on different from other people, you get what I'm saying?
And then you know where I work at, so I do be seeing people in the shit. I be meaning to get a picture and shit. Like, that's this shit. But I can't tell you the last time I went a weekend without seeing it.
It'd be amazing me. You got kids just walking home from school. I be like, man, I don't even know this, bro.
And that's crazy. I'll be driving. I see somebody in an old hoodie. I'm like, who is? I don't know, even know who it be.
Like, at first you used to know all of your customers and all that, but
now it's just like I don't be knowing, like, you know.
Yeah.
So you told me off camera that you're getting back into the kids. What made you want to start focusing on the youth a little bit more with this next drop?
Because kids need clothes, and you know how kids is. They gonna run through clothes. Not
they gonna force the parents to get them anyway.
I love seeing kids dressed because my son here, you know, he be trying to put something together when so it'd be like that. But then I used to do. It's better to, me, I was looking more to the grown-up clothes like this. Like, you get what I'm saying? But everybody like, you ain't got it in kids. And I'm like, damn, I need to start making it
so
back
you
in
do
kids.
The father-son
You
drip.
get what I'm saying? And then I used to do a lot of holiday shit. But now I'm starting back doing the holiday shit. That's why I got something for you for Halloween. You know,
we're going to make sure to hold that.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I like niggas with brands empty-handed.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm starting back into the holiday stuff because that's what really be, you know, it be going. But everything else go. But the holiday, everybody gone. You know, they own it. Like, you know, because I'm going to do it for kids for sure. Right. So they be on it. So
if you had to say, do you have a favorite piece of all the years, all the collections? Is it one shit that you like, this is my shit?
This what we got on right now.
Okay.
I just posted a picture, everybody hit. But this is like an old drop. This was crazy. You get what I'm saying? And I be telling people, man, get it before it's gone. Because they'll hit me a year later, I will put some on, he will put some on. You don't got that no more. It's old.
Do you ever want to go back?
I don't.
I
don't. But what I want to do though, Flyy, I want to do this again, but a different color.
I get it. You get niggas options, but I'll see y'all walk in. Like, I ain't even seen. Like,
see, a lot of people be saying that.
And it's the perfect time of year to do the hoodie short shit because you don't know what the weather is right now here. So even this is a whole set with hoodie short. Like,
I'll say my favorite piece is the Meijing with you did a brown. With the car on
with the car, and I did it around F1 last year or year before. I dropped it around that. It's a race car tee.
And seeing that we have so many events and shit as teams coming, do you have like a Raiders Meijing piece or
no? But I want to.
One?
I want to for sure. But I just don't know.
I need a piece of that right now. Make your Aces one. I
wanted to do that though, right? But I don't know how. You know, some people they'll try to sue you for certain shit. You just gotta think of that.
Maybe go colorway.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Maybe if I change something about it that you can't. You know what I mean?
You should do something because you from the city. You rep the city. They the city and Meijing. Machine, the hottest clothing line in the
For
city.
sure.
I might even
Just
do
give a
some
nigga
shit.
10%. We did that. Y'all got it documented. I need
I might,
mine.
you know what? I
For
might do
sure.
something with the Raiders piece and put the Magine head in the
Yeah,
You don't
middle.
want to
Like,
do
you
the
know what I
Raiders.
mean?
You don't want
So
to. You
it'll
don't
be-
want to do the
you get what
Raiders.
I'm
I'm
saying?
just,
Come on,
I'm
man.
just
Come on.
saying.
It's a
You want to be
Lions fan up
with,
here.
you want to be associated with a winner. You know what I'm saying? You got champions in the city
Yeah,
right
off
now.
top.
Oh, you want to
You
suffer with the
right,
Raiders?
right,
Like,
you right. You right. We'll do the
Oh,
A's.
even the A's,
We'll
I
do
like
the
they
yeah.
color
The
right,
A's
too.
go. They coming too. So.
I said a winner.
But I
said
got
that.
you. Yeah. You right though. You ain't. Yeah, you got it.
We actually got a winner. Let's celebrate the wins.
The wins,
The other shit gonna be painful. The other shit is painful. But nah, we're not talking about that. Well, let's get to sports real quick.
Yeah.
Outside of sports, what do you do? Music, I know, but you kind of fell back on that.
Well, lately,
Or you
I've
getting
been-
back into it?
I mean, so the thing with music, it still stands. Like I want to say, me and your last conversation, the music is there, right?
Right.
Again, it's just about having the right rollout. You know, we feel like we come from like the elite era to where we don't want to just put music on Facebook.
Y'all seen what the Clips did. Y'all need to go ahead and follow their rollout.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh,
exactly.
Hey, don't
Again,
get
give me
Exactly.
10%.
Hey.
I need some merch with it. Like,
But listen,
give me my
hey.
10%. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
yeah,
saying.
Don't get it messed up. They got a catalog nobody heard. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about, they could drop tomorrow.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
We
So,
discussed
you know,
that.
They could
And so
drop.
that's where we at with it, kind of letting everybody kind of, you know,
Because you
squeeze
got a
their
lot of
lemons.
tastemakers that you're around.
For
All you
sure.
got the kids. That's
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying.
And-
If the
and you
kids
know
fuck
what?
with it, then
They
They
that's
your
always
A&Rs.
been you know what I'm saying, the good go-to. But I've been on my workout shit, Fly.
I definitely been noticing that. You and Tay out there,
yeah,
often.
that motherfucker.
Especially since he in R&B group. You know what I'm saying. You got to get the
So,
pack
and
right.
even that though, like I hit the ground running with the working out shit to where motivating my friends, my brother, like you
Yeah.
know, it's people hitting me like, bro, because that's something I've never done, right? My weight may fluctuate due to stress or you know, just
preaching
life,
to the choir
right?
over here. I know.
But
yes.
on some just like locking in, I've just completed a month, right? So and I plan on still going strong
First month the hardest
and
one.
show y'all some results come December, January. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that has been turning into a lifestyle for me as well. So that has been a lifestyle as well. But outside of that, mentoring, that's a job for me, right?
Yeah.
Like I get calls on the regular. I'll show you off camera, like I just got a message on Facebook, like, I don't know you from nothing, but I need help with my son, you know, and you know, things like that. Again, like I say, that's a job for me. I may
Right.
take a kid and we riding around all day and, you know, you just getting that vibe of feeling you with Coach Mook. You
Right.
with somebody that has done it before. And I'm gonna let you know, like, I had a conversation yesterday. I'm telling the kid how I know his mom and dad, like, be crazy how shit come around
Right,
full
full
circle
circle.
and you in my program. And I'm like, but you nothing like your dad, right?
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. And the other kid that was in the car, you know, he problem child, you know, and I said, I'm from this gang, from this clique, from this area, but truthfully, I can be cool without that. Truthfully, Juan was cool without that.
Right.
We all, Pee Wee, Creole, like, we don't need that. We just come from that.
Right.
You know, and I was trying to break that down to one of the youngsters yesterday. Like, you a handsome little dude, dog. You don't have to want to feel accepted to be cool. So yeah, like I say, mentoring. Me and Stretch just did a Stretch event, but I had hosted
the 100, 1,000. Was it 100 or 1,000? I don't want to say the number wrong.
1,000.
Okay.
1,000-man march. I was
100 is way too low. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad,
Yeah,
y'all.
I mean, but you know what? I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But basically, it was a replica of the Million Man
Right.
March, which I'm sure you're familiar
Yeah.
with. I felt so honored to be a part of it because my dad went to the Million Man March. So being my generation and era and age,
Right.
a lot of people didn't know what
that was, yeah.
So when he hit me with it, like, I need you to kind of navigate the youth part of it, getting like more kids
Right.
out. It was on a Saturday, Fly, so you know it was different.
Yeah, I understand, but still,
but
the effort
yeah,
was
the
made,
effort,
and that's
the
the seed
purpose,
that's
there
been
you
planted.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Even with you, like, we had this conversation on fucking algorithm. The episode will drop. Well, shit, this I'll be. Anyway, y'all see that too. But we was talking about the culture of Vegas and how some people look at Vegas as not having a culture. And I know you deeply entrenched over there in the heart of the city. How do you feel when people come from outside the city and say Vegas ain't really got no culture?
It wrecks my brain, dog. That shit chaps my ass due to, like, it's so much culture here. Now, I just had this conversation, how y'all had the conversation, and I was telling somebody, like, all right, it was upon a time where I was like, if you have kids, it's probably not the place to raise kids, right? It's hard to find culture. Now, when you get in sports and shit like that, now you learning the kids, you going to birthday party, you starting to get connected, right? But truthfully, now when you look outside looking in, it's like, yeah, it's a party city, but it's truly not, right? When you go deeper in the trenches, I don't even want to say trenches, just the urban areas, right? You get to feel that. I always tell people, okay, Flyy, come to the west or the north, you feel like you back in the D. Right? Or, you know, things like that.
You go on them letter streets.
There you go.
Especially at night. It looks just like whatever culture you want back. It's just,
there you go. And then when we speak culture, what culture are we navigate? Everybody have their own culture, right? I feel like Texas is more slowed down. You know, you got the screw and sipping and swinging on, you know, LA gang culture, right? So Vegas, again, that's for another conversation, but there's culture, but depending on what you're specifically looking for, right? Again, you'll have to know people. So I feel like get educated before you feel like Vegas doesn't have culture.
I get it. And like I said, I just had a partner of mine. We went to church together from knee high to grown. And he flight attendant, so he in Vegas all the time, but he came to where I work. He like, I've never seen this many black people in Vegas the whole time. And I'm like, that's why people say that we don't have culture, but we do.
But like, you gotta understand, some people don't leave the strip too.
He don't. Yeah, so that was his part. He said, I've never been downtown Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
It's even crazier. I graduated from Sierra Vista. And you gotta think at this time, I ain't finna give y'all my age and shit, but at this time,
I got industry age, I understand.
Okay, there you go. It wasn't Vegas kids at that school because it was so far southwest. It's past the strip, right? So now I get there and I'm educating motherfuckers. They like, it's a west side, you know what I mean? And now you couldn't tell those New York kids that I met, those California kids that I met, there's no culture here. You know what I mean?
But it was kind of how we was discussing. I don't want to give all the whole episode away, but they gonna try to put something together where the history of Vegas gets told, because even what they was talking about it yesterday with the stepping and the yo leagues and all that. And to see the way them niggas got so excited and to see you smiling, not thinking about that shit.
We used to be in
Dante.
I know. Keem was there, so they was all running down the history.
Show and so,
you niggas talk about that like y'all won a Super Bowl.
That's what it was back then, though.
I'm to learn that, so that's dope.
I'm talking about when you had the what is it, like not a stadium, but it's like a damn near it's a show. It's like packed when people can't even get in, and it was
the ham hall.
They was because they told me about it yesterday. I learned a lot. But it's all good. It's all one brand, one umbrella.
I mean, and you know what? It may play off of this too and redirect people to that fucking algorithm.
But let's get back focused on you.
There we go. So go ahead.
How would it feel to make sure? I mean, how would you feel when a kid that you coached get drafted, and how close are you to that?
I think that'd be the ultimate trophy for me, for sure. I mean, goes without saying. But truthfully, to know that somebody that came from my program becomes successful, right? It don't even have to be sports, right?
That's a good mentor, right?
Yeah, I want to make sure again that you can get to college. But I always tell kids that pros ain't for everybody, right? But truthfully, if you can go get that free education
and get some money out of it,
and get some, they're giving that money away. Yeah. So that's my biggest thing is, but how close would I be to it? It's funny that 4 years I'm not with those kids. I stop at 8th grade, so that 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, they on it, but they always revert back
back home.
Coach Mook needs to be a part of this. Coach Mook needs to.
Because I see you on the recruiting trip.
That's tough. That's been about and it's funny because that's my first time going on a college visit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just shit come full circle. So, and I never seen me coaching, bro. And I look at it now, our program is by far, I would say, top in the city, right? We don't have the shoe brand still.
I was going to talk about that.
But just the familiar, just everybody being familiar with what we got going on, us traveling, us touching different states. You know the coach with the dreads because he's gonna bring the energy, but at the same time,
they respected by
you know, with the Nike teams, the Adidas teams. We may be doing some 3SSB, which is Adidas this year. So I'll come back to you first and let you know.
I need some T-shirts.
I got you.
My 10%. With my title, that's 10%.
It's so funny. Matter of fact, in the car right now, I'm Adidas out, man. We got backpacks, we got socks, everything for the kids because Adidas do want us to kind of buy in. I'm just trying to breach some
but that's
shit
tough.
I got going on.
That's big. Now, with the success comes negativity. How do you feel when parents say, y'all making too much money off this team? Y'all only doing this for a profit type shit?
Well, with us now, and for the coaches in the past that have been with us, the kids in the past, they know we operate in the red. So I think that's what make my program in specific so beautiful and different, because sometimes we don't even got it and we make it happen.
Because, I mean, you do hear about those programs. It's money in shit. Because I used to fake referee at one point. And just when I go back now to go to my niece's game, you know how much you got to pay to go in and do it?
And even with you saying that, sometimes I feel bad that I haven't mastered that part of the business, right? Because it is money in it. But to me,
I was going to say a nigga name. I know his life and change the program.
You feel me?
I know you.
For me, 12 years in, operating in the red, that's just truly the love. Like you wouldn't think we'd be around. And when you talk about these kids or these programs, they're not around, Flyy. I ain't gonna lie to you. We've been doing it since we started. I could name to you at least 10 programs that just folded because it's too much.
Right.
It's a lot to do. And it costs, So if you're not upkeeping gym time, giving these kids a schedule for the month, tournaments and practice, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I'm driving here sending out messages.
That's why I said got to give Miss Flyy. I didn't see for sure too many people. A lot of people fold with the program.
And you can't even call it fold. It's
football though too.
You got to, especially football. That's 50-something kids. That many more kids that you got. That's a lot of personalities, a lot of energy, a lot of parents. That's a lot. That's why I commend you, brothers, who stay with the youth, because. Yeah, you won't get into it, want to do it, but then it's all the outside shit that can drive you away. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I had an episode this weekend. Like, I can't say the love gone, right?
Yeah.
Because I most definitely wake up and be ready to go coach. I got practice when we leave here.
Right.
Like, but sometimes I find myself like, damn, you find the kids now, not even the parents, right? The kids, like, I don't think you know I miss my son practice to be here with you. And now I got to deal with your attitude. And
I don't realize it's a personal sacrifice.
Yeah, there you go. So I do find myself digging in that crate a lot more now. Like, damn, I'm just getting old. And my son is getting older, you know. So I want to make sure I'm there for all the important events for him, trainings. I think I'll have a better athlete once he get my full
attention.
There you go. So, lately I've been finding myself doing that. But I don't want this to go as a, like, he ain't feeling I give max energy every time I step in the gym, you know. But that is something that really fucks with me. Like, you know what I mean?
Because, I mean, that is a misconception you hear, and then, you know, they may see the outside look like, oh, this nigga fresh as hell. You getting all this shit off our little feet.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad you said that. And what we talked about earlier as far as knowing how to dress and the name staying the same, I was Flyboy Mook before we started this program. You know what I'm saying? So that's just been something just to go without. You know, so again.
Before y'all pay fees.
And you want to know the truth? I tell people all the time, I'm not running to the stores. We wear our own. We patronize black businesses. I've made it up. So
I like
you know, so you could look at it. It's just the way I wear it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my whole closet is shit amazing.
I'm not mad at that. I need to get a friend.
Everybody got some shit. I don't even got no more. Because I had to give it away. And I be giving a lot of stuff away. Like, you know, just if somebody buy something and I see they got a kid, I'll be like, oh, get it. Like, that's me,
niggas
though.
Don't pick up them 3X's. Your boy done got blessed on once or two occasions.
Nah, for real. And all, like I say, I don't even be thinking about the money. I just like seeing it on people.
Like, he'll see a premier kid that we got in the program. Like, because that's how you touch people through the youth.
That's their first little NIL deals through Machine. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Lock them in early, boy. I see you. So when that website, that draft day, and I see where you niggas is going. I see it. Hold on.
One of our kids did his commitment with Machine.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
These damn glasses, the video was
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
I hate
Oh,
this shit. My bad, excuse me, people.
Mhm.
But you know how the trend has went away from designer back to more streetwear and, you know, your local brands. How do you feel about that trend? Niggas ain't worried about getting in no Louis and no Gucci and all that. They
Because
want
it ain't it no more. Like, and then you see somebody with a whole Gucci outfit on, it don't even look, you know.
Man, with
you
so
know
much
what I'm saying?
food out
It
there, you don't know if it's
and
real.
that too, though.
Yeah.
So I don't even see a lot of people in designer no more. Like, not even the belts. Like, you don't see people running. If you see somebody going to the store and putting on a belt, they just want to show that they
Right.
got a belt. Like, I tell people, boy, cologne gonna catch attention more than the belt.
Hello.
You
Oh, I
get what
like
I'm
that
saying?
one.
Talk to me.
I like that
man.
one.
Talk to
Cologne
me.
gonna catch more attention than a belt. So I like that a lot of people be like wearing like black owned brands and you know anything that ain't designer, it just it look good.
How do you feel that we don't have the Fat Farms, the Rockawares, the Fubu
Man,
anymore?
I say I wish I could find some. And I'm just
Right.
it's just vintage.
Yeah.
That if you see
I
if,
seen a dude at the club Saturday with a Carl Kanai, and he was so
Fly.
fly.
So but
So your
if you-
first impression not
Nah.
yeah, so
Got
that's
you.
how
Got
okay,
you.
so that's
Straight
how
up,
you
right.
know that's how you know it's coming back full circle.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because everybody trying to wear the baggy jeans now. All the shit that was back then, they bring it
I
back
see
now.
Trues is
So I
coming
say,
back.
bro,
Yeah,
that's
that-
blowing
see,
my
that's
mind.
what I-
That's
that's what
blowing my mind.
see, look, this-
because
I got
don't
a
know if
story.
You know how much shit I done gave away?
Yeah,
There's so many, like, all
I
my,
got
like,
a story, right? I got a story. I had this 750 BMW when I moved to Cali. A lot of people didn't know I moved to Cali for like 3 years.
Stunt. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I had it. So boom, I couldn't take a lot of shit out there. So I had hella True Religion shit, and the car got stolen like right when I moved back, and all my shit was in there. I'm like, damn, because I could have been wearing
Yeah,
that
right
now.
now,
You get what
coming
I'm
back.
saying?
Yeah.
And it was like jeans. I had jackets, like
I
the
don't know
jean
how I
jackets.
feel
I
about
was hot.
buying it. Like
I couldn't buy. Now I don't think about. I wouldn't buy it though.
But I'm
like,
seeing it, and
But I would want some Fat
I
Albert
see-
though.
I'm not
I
mad.
would
The
love
Platinum
some
Fubu,
the Platinum Fubu.
Yeah.
Go
that
crazy.
was an error.
I'll
right
put
there.
on a 05 Platinum Fubu jersey right now. Dare
That
somebody
was
say
an
so, because I'm going to rock the shit out
I
there.
got this
but
iceberg outfit I've been
you
storing.
gotta
for years.
pull
I'm like,
it out.
right,
You gotta
no,
pull it
Yeah,
out.
I fuck with iceberg.
You gotta
That's all
pull
I
it
I
out.
might drop this winter. I might.
Mhm.
They used to
got-
have
I give you a
Goofy.
10% when I do it.
Nah,
All
for real.
I got
And then what I did, like recently, I fucked them up and brought out the K Swiss. People like, I know the mate. Look at him.
Yeah.
I
that
said, they
was
said,
more
I know the
like,
mate K
when I
Swiss.
got out here and seeing men wear K, men never wore K Swiss in Detroit.
Yeah,
that was your
yeah.
first time you
No,
had
it
a couple
was-
dollars.
no,
You brought your girls some
No,
K
it was
Swiss.
it was only the like the D boys
Yeah,
and shit that wore it out here. Like
come to find out.
even when I had the classic Reeboks, I
Oh, yeah.
brought them out
Yeah.
with it, and they like, okay, I see what you on.
So when you putting the fit together, do you start at the shoes first or?
For sure.
Okay.
I start with the shoes and the shirt. That's the
Okay.
main two. You could get the jeans. You could swap
Yeah.
out jeans. You could go to sweats, or you get what I'm saying.
Right,
You could go to a lot of shit, but shoes and shirts, that's the main thing.
Now, how important is it now that local brands and more black-owned brands are prevalent, so kids ain't out here doing what they used to do to get all them expensive designers and all that?
Man,
But niggas is changing their price points though. You
yeah.
still get-
See, I don't see me. I put it at a reasonable price for one. You get what I'm saying? An affordable price. Let's say that. You get what I'm saying? Because I know, all right, this shirt, like me, I pay attention to other brands too. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had nobody give me the game on no brands. I
Right.
just pay attention. So I'll be like, okay, he sell this, but I know my shit more than this. But I
better
know
quality.
I know the logo, like, you know, they charge you for the colors on the logo. Like it'll be, you go past 5 colors, they up the price. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people don't know that. You get what I'm saying? So I do everything at, like, I feel like a reasonable price. And then I get shit now. Like I used to get shirts and then have people do it. Now all this shit is getting
Done.
made from scratch. Like every stitch in
Yeah.
here is made. You get what I'm saying? So
So how do you feel? Like, I know a guy, he does everything by hand. And, you
Yeah.
know, how do you feel? Do you feel that's more? Or you like, that's not what I meant. I'm not a seamstress per se.
nah,
Seam-
I mean,
what's a male seamstress?
that's a seamstress.
Okay. I ain't
But
noticed.
I would, if I could do it, I'd do it. But
Yeah.
that's not me. Like, you know, I like to put something together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
But I like my partner P Fire. Shout out to P Fire. Like, you
Shout
know,
out
he be
Fire.
he be doing his stitching. Like,
Yeah.
and you gotta understand, people putting time into this. Like, you know what I'm saying? He
Right.
really stitching his his inside tags,
Right.
and then sometimes he'll go and put his screen print together himself. So you get what I'm saying? But people don't know if what he charging because he
'Cause he
put
did
the
it
work
himself,
in. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It ain't like you going in the fucking t-shirt diner and getting a t-shirt off the rack and having them print.
T-shirt.
Shout out T-shirt diner because that's where I started at.
Yeah,
So shout out to
shit.
T-shirt diner. You get what I'm saying? They gonna put in their work, but it's like when you yourself own person,
Right.
like you put in the work, you gotta just respect. Like, you know, that's
So
how I look
how do you
at it.
divide your time between being a father and being an entrepreneur? Like
Man,
when you wake up, break down the day in the life of Bishop.
Me, I'm taking my son to school every day, picking him up every single day. If my daughter not out here, she be back and forth in Cali.
Yeah.
So I get emotional when I gotta take her back. Like, you know, because I'm a real father.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I deal with them like they with me dropping off merch. And they know, like, you know what I'm saying? They understand.
But that's good that they get to see that's how daddy get
That's
it.
what I'm saying. But my son will come show me some shit that, like, you see this, like maybe you should do this sometimes. So
Right.
you know, I like that it's showing me he paying attention. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But shit, like I say, when I'm talking to these people like late night, I'll be up. Like I'll probably get about 4 hours of sleep sometimes because I wake back up and take him to school. You get what I'm saying? And then I'll just start my day. You feel me?
All right, now Mook, with you being, you know, you've always been a popular guy in the city. You know, when people come out of town, they
Tap in.
there we go.
Yeah.
Do you make sure that you get some Magine in their hands, or like how do you cross?
I can answer that.
So shout out to BH. BH is one of Nipsey Hussle's best friends.
Right.
All Money In. That's my boy. He just came out here. We just, you know, Juan blessed him with a package. That was beautiful because, again, it helps put the name. We've always been big on sacrifices, right? Like, it's going to take us losing some dollars to gain some dollars, you know? And when you look at people that can dress, right, and shit like that, like, it's not about who we giving the clothes to. It's who going to actually put that shit on, you know what I mean? So you can have the name, but, you know, we just seen YG in the awful lot of cough serve throw the shit out the window, and that may be more personal, right?
That's definitely more personal,
but truthfully, just imagine how many of these celebrities get that all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now when they see something, they like, damn, hold on, I'm gonna put that on. So it's been a host of celebrities or, you know, just the who's that we've been able to bless with merch through my connections and things like that, and vice versa. Like Mozzie, he come in, we got all the Mozzie, you know, it's like a swap, you know what I mean? So, and again, back to All Money In, we've been going crazy with the Marathon Burger merch. Well, they have been, but most definitely I do for them what I do for my brother,
That's
you
what
know,
you
and you know, you want to dress me up in some, I got all type of Marathon Burger shit and all that.
You definitely have been cross-promoting for the longest time.
That's even with, shout out to Joe, Tay, Snagger, and everybody else that posted it when Joe asked who got some merch. In Vegas for Chris Brown DJ.
I want to ask you, now, I don't want to say no names, but I see other brands make sure that they everywhere celebrities be. And I see that with other podcasts and media niggas, and I feel like I'm a little too cool for school to be showing up at every goddamn thing. Like, do you kind of run into that yourself?
Nah, I don't think I like me.
Because I'm
not even like that. Like, I'm not no dick rider for one. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really fuck with who fuck with me, but then I do be wanting to put it in their face. Like, I be really to myself, so I don't go out much either, though, to even be.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I want to say something for both of y'all, right? Because I see where y'all going, and I feel the same way.
Yeah,
right?
nigga, I don't be more. Like, I could have been at Complex Con just running up and
But that goes to what I'm finna say. That's because we already put that groundwork in. We was at every magic show.
Back
it was
then,
shit we didn't miss. You get what I'm saying?
This shit new to
so
a lot
now
of
when
people.
you look at it, you like, damn.
I was looking at this Complex shit this week, like, it looked like a clout fest. Like, you only talking to the niggas, but like,
and
I always look at myself, like, I can call damn near everybody you ever seen me sit, like, I can pick up the phone. And that's why, but then sometimes I'm like, damn, that's the wave right now. You know what I'm saying? So I had a real confliction with myself this whole weekend. Like, the brand of me, the Flyy should have been there, but Kawan don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like me,
Sauce Walker hit me, and, you know, looking for whatever. He's like, oh, I ain't got shit, you know. We're at car wash. This motherfucker at the car wash on Craig and Decatur. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce like that.
Yeah, so shout out to Sauce Walker. That's my boy.
But a lot of people, not to cut you, a lot of people did hit me about because I be forgetting, you know, I be trying. So, but a lot of people hit me like, why you ain't got a booth there and this and that? But I'm like, maybe next year. It probably ain't my time though, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in a rush. Like it's God timing for everything.
Right.
So, you know, I ain't in a rush, but everybody like, you should have got a booth.
Cause I was
Like,
looking
it's
at it the whole time, knowing that we had this interview coming up. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen this nigga. But then,
yeah, I should have been.
niggas probably
for
say
sure.
the same
But-
thing about me. Like I'm seeing other content creators and niggas doing it.
But
it's
me and
like,
bro went to the
dog.
game, and you know we was just functioning in. Then he being the coach after we couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
But no, I agree. We was talking about like, damn, Juan had that machine, that complex con.
Yeah,
You know,
it
it's just again, it's you know, you gotta bite the bullet because at that point when certain celebrities are the people, the who's who, like we talked about, you just want them to have it in their possession. You know what I'm saying? But
I can't see myself just
Okay.
showing up when everybody else show up, and that's why Spence called me an elitist. And in a way, I kind of agree, nigga. I'm not. If 100 people there, I'm not trying to be one-on-one. Hey, I got my bag, nigga.
I
I can't.
How I feel.
I can't get past
how
that.
I feel. I would wear it and let the attention get to you like this. Like I just posted this. Like you know, his people. I had him do a little shoot in it, and this is old that people don't know. You know, just starting doing my little TikToks, and everybody like, oh, I need that. But what caught me is this. I don't know if y'all know this dude, Flyy. He be here, rapper. He from I think he from Oakland or something. Like you know, he like give me all that, but he not knowing it's old. But I didn't shout out to Creole. He didn't. I met Winnie before Creole gave him some packages for me and everything like that. And he wore it and all that. So it'd be like, you know, I like looking at it
I've talked
like that.
to certain brands over the years that say they not with that giving away shit.
I'm giving, bro, you got to. Like, you got to lose money to make money, for one. Like, and I don't mind giving it away, like, to, you know, somebody in need or somebody you really want to wear your
Well, you
shit.
know who's going to wear your shit? Like, nigga, I've worn this shit and got asked questions about it. It wasn't a website for me to tell them.
Yeah, I would show you off camera. I got Rick Ross people, like, seeing some shit and, like, send Rick Ross address, sent his side and sent his side. Like, sent Rick
Ross is good because he definitely
he gonna post. That's what I'm saying. I didn't did a Zoom thing with him like years ago. Like, but it was like a lot of people in the Zoom.
Right.
Like, but he talking about brands and all that because he used to. I don't know if he still do it, but he used to show everybody brand on his floor.
Oh, yep.
You get what I'm saying? And dude was like, man, send it and all this. And if you could send me some, like, but I never did it because it should be going too fast. But I just gotta think
you don't be sitting on shit.
I don't like to sit on it because I like to have new shit. But I should have just saved everything for his 2X.
Do you think you'll ever do like an archive collection, like, all right, y'all two sit down and collab, or you just know you off best sales with the top 10 that went out?
Not like that. Like, I would show you a lot of people that want to collab. Like, a lot of people. Like, what?
Like a lot of
man.
I say to this nigga,
nah, he wanted with the
boys,
with
CM, because you gotta understand, like,
it should be a CM Beijing collection.
No, look, before
I need my tips.
before fucking Cool Grain and Beijing, like how we mentioned T-shirt, all the shit full circle. We was going up there just slapping custom made on our shirt. Now we didn't put it out as a clothing line. It was just more so the brand. Like it's how you can identify us, right? And when I look at it like that, you know, Creole Creole is creative like they love to dress, you know. And I just think that'll be the dopest collab, some glow, some Beijing. Like,
and it's because we came up too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, it'd be so many people asking to collab, but how I look at it, I'm like, you ain't put in no work yet. It'd be somebody new that just got something normal. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I really put in some work. So I feel like,
you know, we at a certain age. We all relatively around the same age. My industry age.
Yeah.
But, you know, these kids coming up, like, it's a young little brother that I see, he done got some collabs with the official teams and all that. Like,
yeah.
See, but I bet you he put in some work. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know his story like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he put in some work. Like, you get what I'm saying? If he got something nice, he put in some work.
You look at the way y'all both mentioned it. You look at Murder Mook and Loaded Lux. It's a guy from New York. I'm guessing very historic or big out there. And they're rapping. He collabed with Jordan. Yeah. They dropped the shoe, but they had Loaded Lux and Murder Mook basically rap about the guy's life story.
Okay.
Explaining how
you talk about Sylvester?
I think that is.
That's with the red bricks.
Oh, the bricks. Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I look at all of that coming full circle, right? I don't know Sylvester, but now I get to know about him, right? Why did you pick Murder Mook and Loaded Luck? They've been doing this shit for so long. They can articulate it in a way to where it's like, damn, you know. So like you say,
so we talked about it before. Not to cut you off and steal your shit.
No, go ahead.
We've talked about it before. Is there ever going to be a YB documentary? And y'all was YB before.
I would love it. I would love it.
Like, I believe it should.
Because y'all all evolved, nigga. To
and everybody.
I say we still need to go shoot some shit at the ranch. You know what I'm saying? Like all of so
real shit.
Do you ever?
Everybody's still cool. That's the crazy part. Ain't nobody really fell out like that. Like everybody's still cool.
Because when we talk about the culture of Vegas, y'all had y'all play a part in that. So
I think it probably fatherhood came around like slow, you know, like.
But as far as the documentary, I think we should be able to reach out to.
Oh yeah.
Because y'all got a cameraman in the crew. Y'all got everything. Everything in house.
A lot of people. So and we can be able to find scraps of just certain footage. Yeah, we had some dope times and events and like that was a time, bro. Like that shit was a time because it's really hard to just. I get why now. Like I was talking to Duty, like when the Cash Money and
No Limit.
I'm like, you don't know Birdman?
They don't know.
They don't. Like, no. He like, hell no. I'm like, you know Drake, you know Wayne, you know Nick.
They wouldn't be here if not them.
Yeah, ain't that shit crazy? Like,
but that just honestly, that just mean we getting old. Because I'm sure our parents would say the same thing. Like with Barry Gordy or some of them. I was Gary a bunch of older executives.
But I don't know because you was that kid that grew up and you knew that.
Yeah, but I was different. I always say I was a nigga that read credits.
Got you. That's dope. Yeah,
I always cared about the songwriter and all that shit. The producer.
That's smart.
That's hard.
I was always into that because at a certain point I realized I wasn't gonna be in front of the camera. I never wanted to be a rapper or a singer. I always wanted to know the nigga who wrote the shit. That's why I always thought Devontae was the coldest nigga.
So that's
ever.
That's kind of like me. Like all them rap. I never was a rapper, but everybody thought I was rap. But I didn't want to be the rap. I was just in the back, learn. Like I just you know what I mean?
You had the rapper aesthetics.
You get what I'm saying?
Still to this
it's
day.
like that.
So I
waiting on the album any day.
I want to ask you something, Flyy. How was the transition coming from Detroit to Vegas, or was this somewhere that was already like?
Nah, I had only been here once before I moved out here. My grandfather this was his vacation. This was a vacation plan with Vegas, so he had bought a vacation crib, and I came out here when he signed on that. I stayed at the Westward Ho because he was cheap. That nigga said, we spent his money on his house. Fuck staying at a nice hotel. We at the Ho. Right. So I stayed at the Westward Ho, spent all my money at the Circus, and then I didn't come back until like 2, maybe 3 years later. This was never
like on your plans.
Nah, and I said it like it was the biggest shock coming in here being all. And then I went to Silverado when I got here, so I didn't go to an urban school. Nigga, I was out there, so coming out here being the only black person in the class, or not having a black teacher and shit like that, and honestly seeing Mexicans. I only see Mexicans, nigga, when I went to Houston. I had never really seen Mexicans before. We got a small section in Detroit, and there's no need for me. I go over there now more as an adult than I ever did as a kid. So it was a culture shock. And then I was one of those people that said Vegas had no culture until I watched the documentary. I think the brother Iceberg did it on the history of the West Side. Yeah. And I learned so much about it, and I changed my perspective on the whole thing. But culture shock, hell yeah, it was culture shock. Nigga, I would go. It was only one other black family in my complex with other black kids, and we still locked into. I talk to them niggas every day to this day. So
that'd be crazy though.
Different.
So, but with that, like, how the fuck did you get so like balanced in with the locals? Like,
I've been here 20-something years. I think people forget that. I moved out here. I don't want to get my age, but I've been out here. You know what I'm saying? I've done more of my life in Vegas than Detroit. It's just that I go home, and then all of my family come out here, so it's like I'm always ingrained at home, and because of other stuff, I've always had a footprint back home. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's how I'm saying it. You see how the city love you, and it's like, damn.
Not all the time.
Right. No, I feel you.
It's because it's you, though.
Yeah.
You.
Outside of
that, though, bro.
What I'm saying is more so it's like, damn, they take a liking into our city hard on people. You dig what I'm saying? So to see it like that, and then you able to navigate, you got Vegas co-hosts with you. You know, and like
But
you
then
said,
I think
you've been
people
here.
forget I've been
Yeah,
here.
you've been
like,
here. Yeah.
Even when I talk about the rap shit, I went to the Daddy Max, I went to the
yeah,
beauty
Daddy
bars and
Max,
all that, because my
yeah.
friends, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Chrome, he been rapping forever. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my first friends that's born and raised here.
Gotcha.
So it's like I've been around the scene. It's just this was never my call.
So maybe it is, but like you say, you got that footprint in Detroit.
And I've always kept 313 on my name.
Yeah, there you go.
I've always had that. So
stamp.
niggas always think that it's so, but it's really, most of my life has been here.
Yeah.
It's just that none of my family is here. So when you see, I'm always back home or
yeah, right.
So
Just a
niggas see me,
funeral,
I'm always back home. I show up for everything back home. So it's like, yeah, Detroit, I'm never gonna not, I need that. I go back home to get I don't wanna say Vegas is different. You can get caught up in Vegas. I see people, Vegas eat people up all the time.
Yeah.
If I didn't go home and get a dose of reality, like, even with the whole culture coming up conversation, there's not that many 100-year-old buildings, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I go back home, my grandparents' house built in 1948.
Right.
I can go back and get, you know what I'm saying? That's reality. Sometimes the water may be a little, you know what I'm saying? Shit too new, to me, shit nice. So it's like, I need to go back home and see how shit can really be. Like, I know how others, like, nigga, I know niggas that make $19,000 a year and got to survive off that. So I go back home for a dose of reality, and I come back here and it makes me appreciate these mountains and shit, because it's gray. The sun don't shine that bright most of the year, so nigga, the sun comes out every day in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then always somebody from out of town come out here and make me appreciate Vegas more. Like, my best friend's wife, they travel, they got paid, you know what I'm saying? But she come out here like every hotel is like a different adventure. Like she's like, they went to, what's the shit with the waterfall on it? Sam's Town or is that the one with the into the water shit on, or Boulder? Whichever.
Where is that?
Bellagio.
No, off this on Boulder. So it's in Sam's Town.
Oh yeah.
She's like, we went in there on some bullshit. It was so, they had the Christmas. She's like, we don't have that in this, like, so it makes me, I used to think Vegas, but now I appreciate this motherfucker. And then when I go out of town and shit, out the country, you say Vegas, it lights up. I don't think Vegas appreciate how appreciated they are outside of this motherfucker. Like, anytime I'm out the country and people, I'm normally traveling next to some people, oh, you say Vegas now. Because I get a different reaction, especially depending on what reaction I want.
So what's a takeaway for you if you had to compare? What would you say is almost the same that when you here in Vegas, it reminds you of Detroit? And what's something you like, I'd rather be back home? You know,
West Side. If I ever, like when we was younger, me and my best friend, because he moved out here at the same time, when we would need a sense of home, we'd go to the West.
Straight up.
And then do the family shit. My uncle be missing, so sometimes we'd be on the West, you know what I'm saying? So like we used to ride over there, especially we get homesick all the time, we would just be over there. I used to go to Expertise to get my head shaped ball.
Right.
Just to go. Just to be around that, because I lived in Henderson my whole time, so I never, like, I would have to go. When I understand when people say you got to go seek out the culture, I had to go seek out the West. Nigga, I was in Henderson, Green Valley. It wasn't too much culture, you know what I'm saying? I had to go. Now Henderson built up a little bit more black culture. It ain't so much Hendertucky, so that's why I always say I can
about
see
the Henderson Hogs and
shout out to them. I don't want to say nothing, but shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? I see them. I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my nigga D. Shout out to Mike and all that.
Yeah, shout out.
But so I've come to learn and appreciate Vegas a lot more with my age. In my 20s and all that, I used to have the same outlook on Vegas that everybody else did from out of town. But traveling makes me appreciate this motherfucker. Everything that you really want to do,
you can do it here. Yeah.
If you want to go to Paris, you got a bootleg version of Paris. You got a version of that here. So it took me a while to appreciate Vegas, and I see why everybody comes to this motherfucker. But then again, being that I'm an outsider looking in, essentially, I see the criticism and I see why they have it. But now that I'm so ingrained in it, I see why y'all defend it and stand so down. Like, I get it, both sides of it. And sometimes I get caught in the middle. Like yesterday, I tried to, say the other side and got attacked by 4 motherfuckers born and raised. So, I have to play that thin line, because as much as the city love me, they love me because I'm not from here. And I think the fact that I'm not from here, I get a lot of love, and then I get a lot of hate for the fact that I'm not from here. But then again, when those people get to know me and they know, like, nigga, I want to see Vegas win. I want to see a Vegas artist come. And I want to be the nigga that say, I was your first interview, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't look at, you just speak your mind.
Yeah,
you say how you feel.
That's the point.
That's just life, bro. Like, people gonna hate you for you.
Listen,
that's it.
I tell the kids that,
you could be the coolest dude in the motherfucking world. They gonna hate you. They'll hate you.
It's
gonna
like
have
this,
somebody
bro.
hate you.
And I don't know if you want me to really, because
Say what you want. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
He like, you sure?
Nah, it's like this Charlie Kirk shit.
Say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Like I feel like truthfully, right? I felt the way in the beginning, right? In the beginning, of course, I feel like the rest of the blacks around the world, we didn't know who he was, right? All right, boom. When it first happened, it's like, oh shit, damn, that's fucked up, right? That was my first reaction. What the fuck? Like that? I thought it was fake. I thought it was a fake,
With
right?
these days and AI
And then
shit.
you as you gradually get to learn a person, you're like damn, like. Again, now, no matter how I feel about that, right? Because to me,
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he should be allowed
to have his opinion.
Yeah,
I'm all for.
Right.
And then you got, like I said, I say it all the time, you got to stand on, you got to deal with the consequences.
You got to deal. Now, that's where I was going next. Yeah, exactly. So,
I know what come with this. I say it all the time. I'm prepared for what come with it.
Like, something happened to Charleston White. We can't be surprised and acting like.
But I don't go as I have in the past. This new iteration, this new part 2, I try not to go on nobody's personal. If I don't like you as a musician, leave it at that. And times pass. And then I understand why certain people, because I've done and said some shit, you know what I'm saying? But that come with being me. Because if you know me outside of this, right. But it's either love me or hate me, and I don't, like the people, I always say the people that love me really love me. And that's who I care about. And I feel like y'all the same way y'all dealt with hate and all that, but y'all niggas so tight, y'all, I don't give a fuck if a million people hate me. I know I got brother to my left and a brother to my that's gonna fuck with me. When the world falls apart, if I lose everything, I can go sleep on my nigga Tony couch. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure I'm good. I can go sleep on P couch. He gonna make sure I'm good. And I see that way with y'all. That's why I've always looked at y'all tight knit, and it's like, you couldn't tell me that y'all not brothers the way you rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's tough. Like, that's dope as fuck. That's why
it'd be hard. Like, you know, you don't see too many people like that been together so long that's together now. Like,
my best friend, I've known that nigga since, I don't want to say the, but 35 years we've been friends, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, we down there. But look, we down there a dub in shit, or if not 20 plus.
Like, so that's why when you see me with all them ain't my kids, them this niggas, nieces, but then you can't tell them not mine, that's my kids,
and
you know what I'm saying?
Caught you, like you say, in gyms, they're supporting.
All that.
Yeah, for sure.
All that. Trips, I've been out of town on these AAUs and all, like, that's not me. That ain't came from my loins, but you can't, it's no different. You know what I'm saying? I rep them like they mine, and the same vice versa.
Got you.
So, yeah, back to y'all. This ain't about me. This is
I just had
conversation. I get what you're saying, though.
It's because people gonna want to know about you.
My story done been told, man. My story done been told.
Okay.
Now, as far as traveling, I know you've been getting on your stamps up, and you got to get your shit there. But how does traveling make you have a better perspective to give the kids when you come back?
I use this Jamaica trip, and prayers for Jamaica.
Prayers for Jamaica. I got some people out there right now.
And
I just found that out on the way up here.
Right, and it's crazy that we can play off of that because it's crazy. But I use Jamaica in reference to questions like this every time because those people were so poor but so happy. It was the weird to where when I come back home, like we be tripping on cell phone bills, which bullshit. Again, I get it. You need to operate. You need to be able to talk, get here, there. But to see the human race and black, if you may will, right? But damn, like they just happy like that, and so it make me look at life and be able to preach to the kids and let them know, like, man, I promise you, the shit you tripping about
don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing.
And you worried about this neighborhood, the world is so much bigger.
You feel me? Referee conflicts. Yesterday, one of my boys broke down just crying because he felt like ref was attacking him.
Yeah.
And I think that's some of the best preparations for life.
It's sports. I always say that.
It's sports. Real talk. You know what I mean? You get the camaraderie. You get the loud mama. You better lock him down. You know, and now you looking like, yo, you got me fucked up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, you build so much character with sports, rather it's football, rather it's an isolated sport like golf, right? Yeah. You still learning how to navigate through life. All right, emotion is hit, you know, let's make this softer. And again, you can be able to use those same tactics as things that will help you survive and get through life.
I spoke yesterday on having a teacher who was like a mentor to me, and, you know, being the fact I didn't have black teachers out there, but the fact that you are a mentor, how do you knowing that a kid may not have a father, because my father passed away very early, and so male role models not related to me was so important. How do you handle knowing that you make sure that you good to make sure that you good to give out to these kids? How do you keep yourself together mentally to make sure you got the capacity to give to everybody else?
That's been my toughest battle, right? But I think
that was a great question, by the way.
Yeah, you fucked me up. I like that.
That's why
but that, and truthfully, I ain't finna give you no bullshit answer. That's like really one of my toughest battles is knowing that and you hear it at home sometimes, what you do for other people. You know how it go, right? But when I'm not doing that mentoring, I feel like I'm not doing God's work. I feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose. Right? So, because truthfully, I look at the kid, somebody just shouted me out just random. I woke up with this long ass Mook. I just want to say thank you for and that's the trophy for me. Right? So again, I don't even know a life without
mentoring,
helping out, or, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, rather I reap the fruits or the benefits, I probably ain't balancing right now.
Right.
But I totally
at some point it will.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So in the future, where do you see yourself and the CM brand in the next 5?
I always talk about, like Juan said, closing the program, but I feel like it's gonna be franchised. I feel like it's been enough work put in to where somebody of some type of substance would be like, no, we rock with the name. Like, I don't even need to know the deep history of nothing. I just know that this is a dope program and we won't keep it going for you. So I think that, God willing, something like that gonna fall in my lap. If not, I will use the name and the brand as like to host tournaments. Now I'm getting in my business side, right? Training.
That's where it's at.
You know what I'm saying?
Training's where it's at.
There you go. So I will figure out a way to make sure that I'm getting my due diligence for all the work I done put in over the years.
Due diligence is a good way to say it. All right.
Yep.
What about you? What do you see Meijin in the next 5?
Man, shit, I'm trying to be the next Fubu, Carl, Kennard, Sean, all that.
Sean, huh?
You see, I had to stop myself.
That boy edited the hell out of himself right there.
I said, hold on, let me not say that. But I'm looking forward to that type of,
But even with, does his legacy still remain intact?
It go back to what you said earlier. You don't judge nobody. You can't just erase legacy.
Okay.
Right? Like, he did all of this, man.
Because the niggas was to judge y'all for y'all past some stories I done heard. Especially this quiet nigga here. He playing so smooth now. I done heard. It's not what that is for. My bad.
Nah, for sure. So, no, like you said, we can't erase his history and what he's done. Like nah. Again, what he do in his bedroom, at his house, that's his bedroom.
People freaky. He just got caught. You know what I'm saying? People both probably freaky to him. They just ain't got caught. That's what I'm saying. Hey, when you hear these stories of
them little islands that them folks be having over there. I see what you mean.
See what I'm saying?
I see you.
So I can say Sean John did.
That Love album's still one of the best R&B albums. I don't care what nobody say. Now, for you on a personal level, how dope was it to see your baby brother get married recently?
That's my big brother.
Big brother?
That's the big brother.
I do that. My bad.
He said it's just a little nigga.
Damn it.
That's my mama first child, first boy. That's the oldest. It was really like, man, I had a speech up there, Flyy. Like
it didn't hit me until it hit me.
You get what I'm saying? It didn't hit me till it hit me. But truthfully, I love love. No matter the position it may be in, no matter if it's marriage, girlfriend, boy, I love love. And I think that once you find your person and you know how to deal with them accordingly, and because some people, like I said at the wedding, which I don't mind saying it on your platform, like you would look at Tay and be like, oh, nigga married. Right. But what for him and Lita is for him and
they
Lita.
right for each other.
They right for each other. They understand each other. And I'm glad that I get to say it on your platform, because I think we need to pour into more relationships like that, right? Understand your person. Life ain't peaches and cream. Like, you're going to go through this. And honestly and truthfully, not in my brother's case, but those, upkept marriages, I feel like some of the worst situations, right?
Man,
so again, accept your person, how you accept them, because this is a pick your poison life, right? Okay, Flyy might cheat on you, right? And you don't like that, but
Black men don't cheat.
all right, there
You
you
could use
go.
a different example. Why
Juan,
this nigga bring me
Juan
under the bus
won't
like
cheat,
that?
but Juan cook.
My girl watch
You
this,
know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Or Juan don't cook, you know, or however it may be, right? Pick your poison, figure it out with your person, because we only get to do this shit one time. You know what I'm saying? And if it's love you're not looking for, you can't stand the way your man or your significant other operate. We got to figure it out. We got to get back to the drawing board.
Yeah, it's just, you just got to find somebody that y'all both understand each other. And not just that, people got to accept their flaws. Like, it's a lot of people being in relationships, but you're never wrong.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not.
you want to say it. No, that's good.
I'm like 90-10.
But you know, you got people that want to say they was wrong, but got too much pride to say they was wrong.
Yeah.
And you know, that a conversation could fix a lot of shit. You get what I'm
Conversation change the
saying?
nation.
Like, it's like, it's my bad. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then I think, how could I say this? I think changing your behavior could, you know, fix some shit too. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't keep doing the same shit.
Right.
If you want to fix some shit, you got to change. Like, you get what I'm saying? And a lot of people
Y'all
don't
brothers
like to
have
change.
and involved.
You get what I'm saying?
One more relationship question. How do y'all both deal with being, air quote, public figures and being in a relationship? Or if you are, I don't want to out nobody if they're not.
You go first.
Yeah.
All right, for me, it's always been an uphill battle with that. Again, finding your person, they really have to understand. We give out the hugs, we get the love.
My God, the hug will get you in trouble.
And it
My
will.
Lord.
I got
consulted.
I got consulted about you. When I see you hug people, you do it with one hand. You hugged her with two. But again, the thing I want to say is, because even in the situation, it's like I'm comfortable, right? And I want to feel comfortable, and I think that's how the whole human race should be, right? If y'all both into checking each other's phones, and that's what y'all do.
Yeah.
If y'all into, I ain't going.
But more so, how do you deal with? Because people come up to you. I'm sure all the time when you're out and about. You might want to be out and about with your lady on some low key shit, but you're still gonna run into about 5-6 people who want to talk to Coach Mook, or want to talk to Bishop, not Juan. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all deal with that?
I go with the people. Not saying that I'm not minding my significant other, but you most definitely want to keep not the imagery, right? But just like, I'm a good person at heart, right? So I can't hit you with you ain't used to that, right? You ain't used to that. You used to may holding a 2-minute conversation with Mook, or you know.
You know what I'm gonna say though, bro? I think relationships, I feel like you don't have to keep it a secret, but keep it private, because it's like once you start posting and doing all, look, once you start posting, you got people from years ago that's gonna try to tarnish your girl, but your girl gotta have a strong stomach for a fly nigga, or a nigga gotta have a strong stomach for a fly bitch. You get what I'm saying? Because once they, you did this, you know, it go bad. So it's like, when you keep it private, it be cool. But you can see, I feel like this, like, I won't post you like that. But if you see us out, that's how you gonna know we fuck around. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I
have a fine line I draw through that, because I post so many people around me that mind be wanting to get some love sometimes. But then I always say, now, you know what come with that. You want to get posted, but then when you see so many people that shared my shit, then you get the accent.
Who this? Who that?
You asked for what come with it.
And then it's just like, you just have you posted for, you know, yourself. Like, you know, I was being at certain events and people reposting you and you reposting. Oh, you mess with her. It don't even be that though. You get what I'm saying? It's like we people having fun.
Right. And it could be somebody that love his clothing brand, or that he dealt with years ago. But now I can't be this entrepreneur.
Let me say this on camera, bro. Let me say this on camera. It'd be a lot of women like getting Meijin.
Right.
And then it'd be like, why my dude think I talk to you? It'd be like I ain't never had two words.
Clothes, you know what
I'm just giving out merch, bro. It don't never be. And then it'd be like, I don't even want your girl at that though, bro.
We got 2 more quick things to get up out of here. One, because I love the way I rep you, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, explain the importance of Cap One to people.
Oh man, that's
it's funny. I'm sitting right here, no diddy, bro, looking at bro Bruh got cap on his neck.
Cap,
Bruh got
cap.
tatted.
All on
Bruh
the
got-
side.
yeah,
I got the logo when we did a logo for him.
So
tatted.
I
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mentioned that because like every time I'm like, he here with us.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like you see that so much in groups where they rep one of their guys, and again,
Yeah.
if Cap was alive for sure, he'd be sitting right there.
Oh
with
yeah,
London. He's an extraordinary guy, man. That's
everybody loved him in the city. He
Everybody.
he's special for sure. Like
Yeah.
you know, like that was
We
one
got him on
special
our
dude.
chain.
I know we got a lot of A4 on our shit.
Yeah,
Everybody,
and I see how you
understand.
I remember when
Yeah.
that whole little thing
Yeah.
happened and you was
And I
fucked up.
I'll
about
be
it.
like when I be doing the clubs, I'll be like, Cal would have had all this
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on.
And you
Like,
gotta
I
think,
just-
we of course we all had losses, but
Yeah.
like that Cap shit.
That
fucked
shit.
it up.
I know,
And
I
still,
got to
though,
see
it's
a
like-
lot of our friends really
fucked
out of
up.
body, like
Yeah.
some shit I never seen before due to like Capone.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's some crazy shit.
All right, we gotta get
Yeah,
one last
'cause
thing. Little man, throw me the package.
Oh yeah, come
Oh
on,
yes, sir, Ski.
man.
Go ahead, break it down. Show me what we got.
Oh, man,
Oh,
see-
check out the package.
Check out the
man,
packaging,
oh,
the
come on,
upgraded, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Cars, whatever. You got the
Like,
cars. Come on, man. You got the little purchase. I got this from my boy K Flyy, man.
Hey, pleasy.
You feel me?
And that's why I wore mine already,
Yeah.
because I know K Fly was going to,
Yeah,
feel me, throw his
yeah,
shit
Man,
out.
I ain't even tell people. Y'all know the little friends,
Yeah.
you see, they got the friends,
Okay.
the friends, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You
I
feel me?
like
Special
this.
for my boy K
Appreciate
Flyy,
this
man.
nice Halloween drop.
Yep.
We gonna get wearing this ASAP. y'all.
25
Man. I
Halloween
appreciate
drop,
it.
man. Yep.
And let the
All
people
up.
know if they need some machine, where can they
Oh,
tap in at?
man. At _Mejean, MAEJEAN, or you can just go on Bishop 40. Shit.
And the
Either
website will be coming soon, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
niggas can
sure.
buy out of town and
Oh,
all
man,
that.
come on,
I'm gonna
man.
hold him to that.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Nigga, too much money not to have a motherfucking website.
feel me?
No, I had one. I just didn't like how it looked.
Well, anyway,
I'm
to
just, you
update
know,
it. You got any final words for the people, man?
man, shout out
This
everybody
good quality,
purchasing.
too, shit, feel me?
Yeah.
You know, getting right, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to everybody that, you know, been on this journey with me, that helped me on this journey, you know.
I want to say shout out to the Custom Made brand, because with all things we got going on, from Mejean to basketball, it all tie into
Music.
music. It all tie into the Custom Made brand being a one-on-one. I want to shout out. I know we talked a lot about, because this is a Mejean segment.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Juan's mom. Also.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Juan,
Rest in
man.
peace.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Due to, again, like you see how he's driven and motivated, and he making this stuff work. So
Yeah.
shout out to the gang, the bros. Shout out to the basketball team. All my kids in college doing their thing. Basketball season is approaching, so I finally get to kick back and watch it on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
And enjoy.
That's it. And shout out to my brother K Fly.
All right, man, I appreciate it. This has been another Flyy conversation. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. We out.
Yeah.